If I was to say what my favourite thing about this game is, apart from really breaking my legs there, it has to be how fast the loading screens are. Immensely fast. It's awesome. It's great to see you all. Thank you for joining me on episode 2 of Fallout New Vegas. 100% run. So we dealt with your man Barton there. That was a fun encounter. Didn't see that one coming. Ooh, toolbox. Here, do you know what I can do though? I can listen to the radio. Not just any radio. The New Vegas one.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. More news for you. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. The news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
And the radio does actually play, it's just all silent. So I'm trying to find...
Hey there.
Hey there. Speaking of what I'm looking for. I was pretty sure this was Trudy's house. Anyway, I'll pause that for... Or, well, the radio will play. I don't need to worry about it right now. Let's see... Where is it you use it? Huh. There it is. Wait a minute. Hold up a second. I think there's a skill you can unlock that gives you +1. I'll hold the book for now. Well, I do need to get over to the Goodsprings thing, so something is being dropped. And that is this bright robe. Ew. You just another settler? That's okay. You can live for now. We will be going in, selling some stuff, and, well, speaking to Trudy. Good old Prospector Saloon. Let's go right on in.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh, can't speak to him. Suppose I'll chat to him in a bit.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Overheard your argument. What was all that about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you gonna do about it?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Damn. Okay, what else?
All right.
What happens if I help them? Oh my goodness, there is a lot. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Let's see what happens if I help Ringo.
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
I'll have to think about that. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Who was the man you were arguing with? Nah, we'll see about tracking the people down.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay. Want me to look at the broken radio? I do have a bit of repair going for me.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
He does have some voice, like.
Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Special discount? For what? I haven't done anything. Anyway, you seem to have a fair amount of stuff. I'll take the purified water. It seems that I'm getting the value for everything exact. Well, I'll take the repair, just in case I need it. As for you, you can take 2 of the 9mm that I don't need, because I've got the submachine gun, so that's where the ammo will all go. You can take the tie iron. I don't really need that. Everything else pretty fine. Sexy sleepwear. Nah, I don't really need that. Nor do I need that. Although that means that you owe me stuff. So I'll take that. I'll take the meeting people salesman weekly. And I'll take like 2 of these. You take that. Reading glasses. And the roving trader thing. Anything that just weighs a lot and doesn't get me very far.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Do you know much about Vector, that robot?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
That's one way to put it. What does he actually do?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long's it been here?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
That's mad.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him.
Do you get any visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
I think we've almost... Why do you think the NCR and Legion want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Possibly. Tell me about the NCR.
The New California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Ooh. Something about the TV show for
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Nice. Okay, well, you've been useful, Trudy.
Be careful out there.
Now, let's look at this radio. Dehydration is up. Right. Hopefully I'll take a wee sip from that canteen. Thought the radio would be out here, no? Where's the radio? I want to be useful, but... The radio at the Prospector Saloon was broken. Trudy has offered to pay me if I can fix it. Okay, the jukebox is there. Is that the radio? Repair it. An examination of the internal components reveals that several parts and connections were popped loose when it hit the floor. It should be a simple repair to get it working again. 20 repair hire, which we have. Fixed.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed it.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Are you implying I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Good one.
Be careful out there.
Will do. Now, with that, we can head on out, because we've pretty much completed Goodsprings. It's a good base for us to get moving on. What's our weight like? It's alright. Honestly, I'd love to get rid of that, but I'll get rid of it on the next encounter. So going north is out of the question. Any veteran of the game would know that that's just not the way it's going to go. But I think we can actually head over to Sloan and kind of see exactly why you shouldn't head north. And we have to do, let's just say, something an awful lot of players love to do. Oh, the only thing about this game is that with no sprint function, you just gotta enjoy the scenery. Enjoy just relaxing. Although it's a much more laid back game than Fallout 4, I would say. It's been awfully quiet. See, there are the things you don't want to mess with. They're just all round nasty, awful to fight. Just terrible things. There's a little unmarked location that I tend to visit on most of my runs. You never know what you might find here. Scrappy electronics is always a good thing. Can't say no to some drugs. A lad's life and some dirty water. There's a bed, so we could sleep if we wanted. I have to remember that all the ammo I pick up has a cost. Anyway, what time is it? We'll go for a quick sleep. Okay. Still daylight. Scorpions didn't move much closer. My first experience of playing this game, I seen this, and it was like warning Deathclaws ahead. And you see the outline, and you've met geckos by this point if you did the tutorial. So you are properly wondering, like, what could it be? Oh, I didn't have the medicine. I actually didn't realize that. One on the snake. This is the old war memorial, but I don't think there's any items here. Again, it was always a strange thing. The Yahtzee memorial. Nah. We ain't doing this. I need doping stuff. Again, fast travel is allowed in hardcore, which is brilliant. So I can just jump back here, grab some stuff, and be on my way. Chat, you should have a shovel.
You looking to buy some supplies? Can do.
Shovel. There it is. Alright. Chat, can you take some of the crap off me that I don't need? Like, yeah, there is some stuff here. Oh man, you have all your stuff back? Nice. They weigh 25. We'll keep everything else. I don't, again, it's kind of lost on me from time to time. Ooh. That weighs so much.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it.
Oh wait, hold on.
You looking to buy some supplies?
You had something there. Do you know about the situation with the powder gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. Take.
Okay, whilst I'm here, and it is getting sundown, we'll talk to Pete about it. I'm not going to sort it out, but...
Howdy.
What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Is that it? That's all she wrote. I wonder, does the doc think much of it? I mean, it's one of them quests I can come back to. There's like no issue in that one. So I kind of want to go to Sloan. I kind of want to just branch out a wee bit. Oh, it's one of the hollow rocks. Woohoo! And an egg timer. Woohoo! Damn it. Oh, hello there. Just when I was starting to wonder. We can sleep down at Sloan. There isn't much going on at the back of the quarry, and obviously you can't get into the quarry from this direction. From my time doing unmarked locations, I think there it is, a trailer. We can get some items in. The correctional facilities way yonder. You kind of see Black Mountain from here. And Dead Brahmin. I think that might be a destroyed caravan. There also might be a star bottle cap in here. But in worst case, there is... Well, there's a doctor's bag. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you love to see. Nothing underneath it. It's getting a little dark. Getting a little creepy. Right, well, we don't really want to deal with them right now. So we'll head off towards Saloon. As we're just parading away. What's the stats in my hat? On perception. It's not too bad. Got told there was another hat in Doc Mitchell's house that I could have picked up. I think you're friendly. Can I talk to you?
You eyeballing me? Never gets old when something blows up.
This would have been the rail line that they would have been working on. And this is Interstate 15. I love knowing unmarked locations, because then you find things like this. Another bright follower. I don't need the robe. You can keep the robe. Let's do an updated video for all the bright followers. There's about, I think there's like 8 or 9 of them you can find, just scattered about. Wait till we do Come Fly With Me, the quest. It's fun. New Vegas quite clear in the distance. Sloan being discovered.
Hold up. There are Deathclaws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Primm and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
Where'd the Deathclaws come from, sir?
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the Deathclaws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
I could take care of your problem. Can I? What? That's a real strong accusation. Yeah, I can.
Have you ever seen a Deathclaw? They're taller than a man and far, far stronger and faster. And there's a whole pack of them out there. You'd have to be the meanest, toughest, roughest bastard in the wasteland to have any chance against them, and I don't think that's you. You'd need to take out the pack leaders, the Mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw Alpha Male. Kill them and the pack will scatter. Pretty tough job.
Have you had problems with them before?
We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in New Vegas.
Let's see if he knows anything about the powder gangers.
They're a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite. Okay.
What is this place?
This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. The whole thing is an NCR operation. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Dirty work, but the pay's good. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money.
What do they need the cement for?
It all gets shipped by rail over towards Boulder City and Hoover Dam. The NCR is probably building fortifications with it all.
And what's a drag line?
It's a big machine which moves rocks around, piles at a time. It's pre-war tech, so you need to thump it once in a while to keep it running.
And then you don't get paid in caps. That is
Nope.
strange.
The NCR has been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. Trouble is that the exchange rates ain't exactly fair. For example, $100 in NCR money is valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Seems like a rotten deal for us, but work is work. Sure.
And then, what can you tell me about New Vegas, Chops Lewis?
I've been there once, and I don't recommend it. It's just a way to burn through a month's pay in 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of folks come through here thinking they'll have the easy life once they get there. It never happens.
Well,
If
that's
you
it.
insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you do go on and drag a Deathclaw here, they'll fight it, but
The
they...
Deathclaws have been keeping their distance for now.
Yeah. Let's see. We won't even attempt to see that one.
I hope they don't close the quarry. I need the money.
Snuggles! Hello. We'll chat to Snuggles just after I get some sleep. We'll need about 12 hours. Let's go.
DR will send their troops to help us.
No, we're a bit hungry and a bit thirsty, so let's go about sorting that out. A bit of coyote and a bit of dirty water. Keep them at bay for now. Whoa, whoa! Why am I wandering like this? Why's my strength down? What's this all about? Coyote meat -2 strength. What? Oh, hell no. I'll need to cook my food from now on. Oh, it was water I needed. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end, don't worry. That still hasn't sorted my H2O problem? What? I do not believe this. Okay. Food is definitely something, or water is going to be something that's going to be an issue. The coyote meat. I'll drink more water.
Stay back in California some days.
Oh, there's a Dean's Electronics up there. Oh, that's how you carry stuff about. Let me see. Oh, this is going to be pretty tough, but I've done it before. Let's see. Detected by who, though? Yeah. Oh. We
Screwed up the
did
coffee
it.
again. Wouldn't drink.
Snuggles! Come you here. Ah. Your leg appears to be injured. Ah, look at Snuggles. Snuffles. Madison 30. We could clean the wound with antibiotics and expertly bind his injured leg. Succeeded. Ah. You get XP for it. You feel great. Ah. Goodbye, Snuffles. Okay, so again, back to my ongoing problem. I probably won't end up sleeping that much. Well, I'll have to sleep. But then I become dehydrated. Or I just know not to eat those nasty things anymore. Coyote meat. We'll have to cook things. Isn't there something wrong with the generator? We can permanently disable it, or we could fix it. Right, well that's something else we can do. Mining office, see if there's anyone else we can chat to, or... Is there anything of note in here? Maybe there's something upstairs. I'm pretty sure there's a safe you can open, and in it is a, like... What is it? I think it's all the mining caps, so you can get like a ton of money. Well, we're not looking for technical documents, so we can ignore that. Oh no, there's all the bottle caps. I always feel bad taking them. So, well, desk fan. No, I can't collect them in this one. There will be no Fallout New Vegas desk fan collection video. That is a shame. Anyways, on to the machine shop. See if there's anything going on here.
Hey.
Just a quarry worker, but there is a workbench. So... well, recycling did well there. -5. Like, is that just worth doing? I take it it's worth doing, so I'll make 10 of them. 22 overcharge sales. There's lots of wonder glue and other things here, but... Ooh!
That doesn't belong to you.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, sir.
Still
yeah, back to this.
not working. Big surprise.
Right, what other things? An auto-inject stim pack sensor module. It'll automatically put one in. Cookery to metal. A cosmic knife. Datura hide. There's some cool stuff you can make. A gas bomb? What? Pilot light sensor and scrap electronics plus 40 explosives. A golden gecko hide belt. I don't know what the belts are used for. Whether they're even used. A time bomb. Weapon repair kit. Yeah, well, we learned a few things there. They'll come in handy later. The mess hall. There's
Morning.
Jas.
Let me ask you a question. What's the tastiest thing you've ever eaten?
Anything that wasn't made 200 years ago.
Yeah, can you believe some people still eat that stuff?
Perfectly preserved
Anyway,
pie.
I've got this recipe for a Deathclaw omelet that I've been itching to try out. Trouble is, I need a Deathclaw egg. Kinda obvious, I suppose.
I'd turn that off.
Hey there, what's new?
About that Deathclaw recipe.
Yeah?
Where'd you come up with this?
My great-aunt Rose ran a bed and breakfast back in California, in a town called Modoc. She's the one who created the recipe in the first place. I don't know how she managed to get a hold of a female Deathclaw, but she kept it in a shed. Aunt Rose had a steady supply of eggs for her omelets.
She kept
At
the
least,
what?
she did until some stranger came along and killed the Deathclaw. Shot it right in the eye.
That is a reference to Fallout 1 or 2. I'm nearly certain that that is a reference. But anyway, where can I find a Deathclaw egg?
The quarry just north of here is full of Deathclaws, so there's bound to be an egg or two in there somewhere. Of course, a Deathclaw egg from anywhere will do. According to my Aunt Rose, those things have a ridiculously long shelf life.
What are you offering?
I don't have much in the way of money, but I'd be willing to share the secret of the recipe.
Ooh, secret recipe.
All right. Do you need anything to eat or drink?
Actually, I have some questions.
Sure. What did you want to know?
You don't look like a quarry worker.
Oh, I'm not. I'm making my way to New Vegas. They say anything goes there. And best of all, the NCR can't mess it up for you. I'll get there eventually. I've heard that you can't even get into the Strip unless you're rich.
Are you from California then?
Born and raised. Things back in California are better than they've ever been, according to my grandpa. The raiders are mostly gone now, and it's easy enough to get a job at one of the mills or farms. But now there's taxes and laws and other things. The NCR keeps things safe and orderly, but it's all very boring. So I came out east, towards the frontier.
Lovely. Any trouble?
Well, there's the Deathclaws, of course. And there was that one group of powder gangers who stole all the dynamite. I think we're too small and poor for anyone to bother with, really. I keep a weapon near my bunk, though. Same as everybody here.
Let's see what she's got.
Sure thing.
Atomic cocktail. Wow. Wow. Why is it really cheap? What's the catch? There doesn't seem to be much of a catch here. I mean, am I running with much Radaway? Do I have any Radaway? Is Radaway a thing? I do. I do have Radaway. It weighs nothing. Awesome. We'll take all the steaks. That'll be nice. I think I can turn dirty water into normal water somehow. Something like that. Anyway, I will take that.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What's an atomic cocktail do again? Sleep, water, energy, fire, and rads. Okay. Nah. Don't really fancy nor need any of that. We'll have a look around here, though. Strange meat pie. Let's not think too deeply into that one. Nope, nothing too crazy. Ooh, star bottle cap. We're up to what, 8 now because we killed Malcolm? Okay, so I know I can fix that generator, but I want to know who I'm fixing it for. Like, there doesn't seem to be anyone. This generator would provide power to Quarry Junction if it were functional. Whoever assembled it had no idea what they were doing. Many parts are incorrectly or hooked up backwards. Someone with proper knowledge could fix it. Permanently strip it. I mean, I don't really want to do that. 35 repair, though. What's my current repair? 33. I must have something for repair. Repair, fixing things, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Properly assemble it. I got some XP and we helped Snuffles. I think we've conquered Sloan, but I'll still want to talk to this guy.
You need something?
I fixed Snuffles' leg.
I'd noticed Snuffles limping, but I didn't realize the problem was that serious. Thanks. That beast helps keep spirits up around here.
It's amazing he's friendly. And I repaired your generator.
It's nice to see things going the way they're supposed to for a change. I'm going to pay you out of my own pocket for this one. Yep.
TNCR $100 bills. I know you all want to see a Deathclaw. I want to see one too. But I don't want it to come at the expense of... Oh, so this is all regarded as stealing. Okay, I'll save it. Because, again, I don't want to encounter any. They will come up and they will absolutely trounce me, like. Look at them just sitting there menacingly. Yeah. They are a no-no. There's also a few just lumbering around there. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Oh, wonder can I... Oh, there we go. Up we go. I think there's a few of them in the valley sort of wandering about, so it's very difficult to get to New Vegas this way. There's some bark scorpions about. And probably the peskiest thing we'll find here. But our journey continues south. Ah! That was a critical strike. Good fighting, Bark Scorpion. Good fight. Do you know what? Given that then, I thought they were going to be a real pain. Oh, come back here. Oh yeah, chop suey there. Oh, can I not get in this way? I'll have to get in the bottom then. Nope, or here. Huzzah. Nope, nope. Damn it! Oh well, we can still go through here. I think our biggest problem here will just be a wee bark scorpion. Oh, discovered? What? When did it say discovered? I didn't notice that bit. Anyway, we're heading towards Primm. So... 2 bark scorpions. Our battle will be legendary. All in a day's work. We'll be visiting Hidden Valley much later. Please, please open. Nice. Okay, so we know of the NCR Correctional Facility is nearby, and then Jean's Skydiving, or Jean, if you want to go the French route. I remember the last time I said it like that, and they were all like, what on earth are you doing butchering the name? Because there's a... Is there a powder ganger? Ah, encampment here. We're neither friends nor enemies with them, so they don't really care about me. Hi, guys. Like I said, they don't really care. They do have dynamite. And they have a note. Some of the fellas farther north are trying to organize. We're starting to think it's a good idea. Gotta pull resources if we're gonna survive out here. Sure, you've noticed the decline in travelers. If they're getting wise, so should we.
You eyeballing me?
Really? You're... Why would you put them there? Potato. It's actually pretty awesome. Where did I pick them up? Meh. We need a doctor's bag. And we'll need to hit up one of our plenty of stim packs. I need to keep an eye out for that one, because that hurt. Let's throw on a bit of Mr. New Vegas as we're wandering across.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is...
That's what we heard earlier. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I might need it. Never know. Crimson Caravan Guard. Ooh. That's a whole load of not our problem. They got ambushed. Is what it is. I love the barren eeriness to it all. Because it's all quiet. And something happens. A few more powder gangers. If you were on my bad side, it would be quite the fight. Ah. I think there might be a star bottle cap in here. Again, the controls are a little difficult to get used to. There's the key. Must open something. Oh. Rounds. It's got a revolver. More rounds. Boxing tape. Cases. A knife and... leather armor. Don't need any of them. Generator doesn't do anything. Neither does the ham radio. And... that's all she wrote. It's a strange location on the account of nothing really happening. Cigarettes are worth a ton. We just can't carry them. I'll take those. Nope. Truck for NW disposal systems. No. Not dealing with these explosives again. Let me in. Meh. Not worth it. Is that a load of explosives? No, it couldn't be. No. Okay, we've got to the point. Can't really carry any more. So we'll stay out of the rad zone. And keep heading on towards Primm. You can even see the outpost in the distance. Way in the distance with the two statues. That's kind of neat. The Burn Man Walks. Joshua Graham. Oh, the Wolf radio station. Yeah, gotta go find that. Next priority is definitely finding a trader to get rid of some items that we're carrying that are a wee bit useless. Geckos we can deal with. Huh. I kind of take that back. Oh. Ooh! This is going to be our first real problem. I need to get another doctor's bag. They are, without a doubt, the most important thing. We will actually favor a doctor's bag to there. Oh no. Oh, I'm not gonna die here. Oh, look, very close to it. Ah! Uh-oh. I don't like that. Something's definitely coming towards me. Where on earth are you running off to? Schmack! 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 Get wrecked! Ooh. Okay. Right. Can I have something for strength? Surely something would give me strength. Good old beer. Good old beer for the system. Okay, I don't know where that other one's went to. Anyway, we just came here to go to Wolf Radio. So we'll get up there, get the radio station, then get down to Primm. Because this does include all locations. And all these snippets of lore that we can get. Sort of pirate radio station they had going on here. Fission battery. Where's the scrap electronics we could take? Aha! There it is. Star bottle cap. I don't know if we have any other ones. No, the other one's just normal. They are indeed. Okay, well, considering they're all normal, we'll take the rest of the sensor modules, and hopefully that beer won't, well, if the beer runs out, we'll drink another beer. Okay, maybe we won't have the chance. Something needs to be dropped. I can't drop that. Don't know how I ended up with that. Storm Chaser. I don't even need the Vault jumpsuit, like. Or that. No, I don't need any of them. We came, we saw, we left a load of stuff. So now, to Primm. We can actually see the Bison Steve Hotel, Vicky and Vance in the distance. We'll hug the ridgeline, and that should hopefully avoid a lot of the minefields that we'd come across. Yeah, it'd be pretty good. Let's go. Had the nip out there just to get myself a wee coffee. Hey, ye. I love the more randomness to it instead of having like an immediate. I like the chances to critical hit, just pure luck, as opposed to Fallout's like guaranteed one, or Fallout 4's guaranteed one. Each to their own, like. I just prefer the randomness, because sometimes you could just be completely unlucky, and other times they could be completely unlucky. Okay. One thing about this game is I need to be careful about the cliffs. If I fall and die, it is a long walk. So it's not an option to die at any of these places. Primm has been discovered though, which is good. We'll chat to some people, get our teeth into it. Hello guys, good to see you all. Who do I need to talk to in charge here? Hello. Well, that answers that question. Is the person in charge in Lieutenant Hines' room? Yep.
Hey.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Tell me about the correctional facility.
Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then.
Do you have any information on these convicts, sir?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Well, that's good.
I have some free time. Ask away.
What's the New Californian Republic?
Where do you come from that you haven't heard of the NCR? Never mind, it doesn't matter much. If you haven't heard of us, you must not be from the Legion. Put simply, the NCR is the greatest nation currently functioning.
More like the only one? Can you tell me more?
Sure can. The NCR was founded from the survivors of one of the Great Vaults. We started as a small settlement called Shady Sands. We now consist of 5 states that make up the greatest nation since the Great War.
Well, Shady Sands, as far as the series goes...
Caesar's Legion. A bunch of degenerate slavers led by a madman who calls himself Caesar. Every one of them is a barbarian to the last. I've even heard one of their leaders, the Legate or something, goes around with a human skull on his head. Savages to the last.
And then, why is it interested in the desert?
Well, it's no secret. Our interest here is twofold. First, we want to remain in control of Hoover Dam. It supplies the Republic with power and is a source of fresh water. Second, we want to prevent the Legion from advancing across the Colorado River and endangering the home states.
Fair enough. Goodbye. So, he didn't mention that I could really help him as such. In fact, what is our current quests? Offer to help Ringo, investigate Sierra Madre, well they're all... that. Inquire about your delivery from the Mojave Express. Thankfully, we know where that is. Just across the way. Can't be that difficult, we just need to get away out of the minefield. Minefield's over here, and yeah, looks to be... Who's this?
Hey.
Oh, just a trooper. Wah! I can take it. The beer. It has worn off. This is how bad it looks without beer. Nah, I want the world to be back to beer. There's an enemy about. Ooh-ah. Ooh-ah. There's no way they're coming. I dare you. Oh my god, you did! Ha! Oh my god, another one! Woo! Oh, there's my favorite boy, Eddie. This is an advanced robot with a reinforced frame. It's well weathered and appears to have a good bit of action. There is very little in the way of serious damage. Try to fix it. Repair. There's some servos that need recalibrated, but it looks like it can be repaired. Let's see. Examine with electronics. A few of the primary electronic systems seem to be functioning. The redundant ones are working. If you bypass, you could do it level Science 55. Repair with parts. It looks like it could be repaired with 3 pieces of scrap metal. 2 sensor modules and scrap electronics, right. We've got the metal. 2 sensor modules. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure we have those sensor modules. Yeah, with 3 of them. Oh, we need 2 scrap metal. Oh. Yes! We can fix this. With parts. But Daddy will resurface in the next one because I have some things I have to do. Mainly just talking to people. We can drop... See, we're dropping some of these, but I actually think we'd be better dropping... Even the laser pistol doesn't make a lot of sense. NF cells, long fuse dynamite, shovel. Shovel's heavy, but we kind of need the shovel. Like, shovel cannot be underestimated. Varmint rifle's also pretty good. Nah, varmint rifle's getting dropped. Ruby's casserole. Oh, we'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't think anyone here is going to care all that much. Oh no, we're losing karma. Let's read that note, by the way. Deliver the package to the north entrance to the New Vegas Strip by way of Freeside. The agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint. Take possession of the package and pay you for delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express. 250 caps. It contains 2 oversized dice composed of fuzzy material. You're an authorized agent. If you do not do it, there's loads of problems. Pursuit by mercenary teams. Damn. And then we're to get to get that Deathclaw thing. Well, at least I took out the convicts at the front here. We'll check out the Vicky and Vance casino.
I don't know what it was brought you to Primm, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Primm going on 8 years now, thinking... I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Wonder, would I just be best? I just have to do that.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Primm?
I'm a courier.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost a package.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
What can you tell me about this job?
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
He cancelled?
Yeah, got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was? Where did he go?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
Some man stole my package, a man in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get to them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Nice.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
Can I get information?
Beagle had some notes.
Okay, we went through that. I want to ask you some more.
Sure.
Something else. Who are you? What can I do to help Primm?
Right now, Beagle is the closest Primm's got to any organized law. But he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Okay. What else have we got? Quite a lot, actually. Questions about your robot?
That beat up whole thing? What do you want to know? A courier dropped it off a couple of months back.
Oh, it's
I got
Addy.
it working for a little while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen.
That actually is a brilliant idea for an iBot when you think about it.
Hell if I know. I don't think it's serious, but my tinkering days are long gone.
Do you mind if I try to fix it?
You're welcome to try. It's yours if you can get it working. If I had my way, I'd dump it in the scrapyard in Novak and be done with the damn thing.
At least we know where Novak is. Next, why do they keep calling them gangsters? I thought they were powder gangers.
Gangers, gangsters, all sounds like trouble to me.
Bring Eddie to the scrapyard? I wonder why that would be. I have no idea how to play Caravan. We'll figure it out soon.
Well, I'll answer what I can.
Do you know where I can find the courier office?
Sure do. I run the courier office out of my shop. Leastways I did before things went to hell around here.
More questions. What happened?
Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. Little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could.
What's it, the Vicky and Vance?
That's where we are. This here little casino brought some cash and bodies into the town before them powder gangsters came in. Now, they can't rush us without eating a good bit of hot lead, but we are in a kind of box canyon. Guess this is a fitting place for that as any. I reckon that if they thought hard enough about it, they'd realize they got more bodies than we have bullets. But for now, we're safe enough in here.
What's the Bison Steve?
It's an old hotel and casino here in town. Old Laura used to rent out rooms there, but she took off months ago. Across the way from the Vicky and Vance, the other old casino. Can't miss it.
I think that's everything.
Well, yes and no. My shop's got plenty of stock. Problem is, I ain't going into my shop until I know it's good and safe.
Okay, so you will be a merchant once I sort it out. You say they kidnapped the deputy?
Well, you can call Beagle a deputy so long as you don't harbor too high an opinion of the word. Boy was about as useful as tits on a rad scorpion. Only qualification he ever had was to be brother to the wife of the sheriff. Still, I suppose he don't deserve what's befell him. We would have considered paying the ransom if we'd had caps to spare. Yeah, but
okay, see you.
Hey there.
Ruby as well.
Hello there. What brings you to Primm?
Who are you?
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Primm long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen. My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice. So I don't have nothing to say about Primm, for the time being at least. It's a sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry.
What do you cook?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
I'd like some.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
I don't
Guess
have any.
you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when you do. But
Okay. We have Primm Slim. A few others around here. I just wander about. Cash registers. You can get into the back here and steal everything if you wanted. I think the casino kind of opens up once I fix things. Okay, that's just sitting there wanting to be stole, but it'd be nice for the time being. He's wandering about. It's all tense in here, so obviously there isn't much gambling going on. Wonder, does it return to normal once you sort that? It might do. Who owns this place?
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Who are you?
Primm Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
Who were Vicky and Vance? They were the gangsters, I think?
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicky and Vance were this nation's fourth or maybe fifth most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Primm Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
Sure.
Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first, any boss you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who? Now, true, Vicky and Vance didn't exactly cut a wide swath of murder and bank robbery across the central U.S. like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs. But crime is crime. They drove reckless, too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway, it was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vicky would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank, had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine Deathclaw just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it.
Vance gun brochure, 1 second. Let's see. The 9mm preserved in glass to the case of the left of this plaque is the actual weapon Vance carried in a paper wrap box under suitcases in the trunk of his car during his and Vicky's crime spree. Never fired and luckily untouched by the hail of bullets that ended its notorious owner's life, the weapon's mint condition has inspired dread in all that look upon it. Experts speculate that Vance may have killed as many as 50 people had he ever fired the gun, so long as his aim was exact and he was starting off with a full clip. Or even more if he had additional clips and remembered to reload. But there's no gun there. Okay, and then there's the car. Right. Primm?
Howdy, partner. What?
Did you know the gun's missing?
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Quite a piece, that gun. Mint condition, never fired.
It's missing.
Have you gone loco, partner? I can see the gun with my own 3 photo sensors from where I'm standing right now.
Nah. What is this place?
Why, this is the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Primm's premier tourist attraction and resort destination. Yeehaw!
Okay, the gun's still missing. But I don't think there's anyone else here to talk to. So, with that, I guess... Well, we need to clear the Bison Steve Hotel, repair Eddie, and just get up to general mischief. It would be good to get another trader. So, sorting this problem out. Do I have the firepower to do it? I have stems and element of surprise, so I suppose this is as good a time as any to go and do it. Oh, it lit up. I just did a few of the rooms. Creepy. Alright, let's head on in and get it sorted. See you all in the next one. Thank you.